right, here with Chris Elias from Dapper Tails Mobile Pet Grooming. Chris, thanks for joining us. Appreciate it.
Thanks, Lisa, for having us, and we love being here.
This is a space I'm very excited about, and there's a couple differentiators with Dapper Tails that we've been excited to share with our candidates, which is why we wanted to bring you on. But first of all, just tell us a little bit about what you do for the people that are watching. I think it's pretty obvious when you say Dapper Tails Mobile Pet Grooming, which thank you for that. We don't have to guess. Give us your little 2-minute, what do we do and why do we do it?
We are a mobile pet grooming franchise that started in Long Island, New York. We started in 2017. The real secret and the reason for the success is my wife is a groomer of 15 plus years, worked in the corporate world, got out. We started our business in 2017. And from 2017 to today, we've grown to 27 vans in 9 states with 40 plus groomers in our network. And now we have launched franchising officially, and we are different than any other mobile pet grooming franchise out there. And I can't wait to tell you how we're different and how
that's
we're
what we
better.
want to know, right? That's what we
Yeah,
want to know.
yeah.
Because in that first line, I don't want to have lost anybody to say, hey, my wife was a groomer, so you're going to need to be a groomer. So let's get that
No.
going right away.
Anyone that's going to be franchising, it's not going to be groomers. What's good about us is that we have the support and believing from the groomer network, which will be able to help us find your groomer and be able to pair your groomer. So the biggest challenge in this business, specifically in mobile pet grooming, it's non-regulated, it's no licensing, certifications, or any other way to actually tell if a groomer is really a groomer or good at what she is, or if she's even a safe groomer. So only a groomer can recognize that. So that's why we're the only franchise in the country that was built by groomers. The importance of us is that we're built by groomers. Usually your franchisees are not going to be groomers. That's not going to be a thing. They wouldn't really buy into a franchise, a groomer. It's going to be mainly non-groomer owner operators who need the support and guidance and infrastructure to help them find their groomer. And that's where we're different over anybody else. We're going to help you find that groomer. We're going to help train that groomer for you even furthermore. We have headquarters in 9 states that can train any groomer.
Wow.
You will meet your groomer before you sign on that dotted line. We will find and you will meet your groomer before you even sign on that dotted line. That's what we've done. All our franchisees that have signed currently have actually met their groomer, some in person, some on Zoom, some on the phone, in person before even signing with us. That's how dedicated we are to the industry. And that's not the norm in this industry, as we know, or in any industry, I should say.
Yeah, 100%. That's huge. I mean, that's a huge statement to make and a promise to keep. So then help me take it the next step. So you're going to help me find them. How do you help me keep them? Why would a groomer want to work for me? This is what I'm sure I'm going to get every first call, right? Why would they work for me? Why don't they just go start their own grooming business?
Right. So we have low to no turnover on groomers. The reason for that is because we speak groomer language. Prior to launching franchising for 5 years, I've coached mobile groomers, and who I found myself coaching were franchisees who actually happened to buy into some other concepts that are out there today, and they weren't getting the support and they weren't able to understand, how do your groomers do 8-9 dogs in a day? Mine can only do 4. How do you pay your groomers? How do you start? Everything was just coming down to them buying into a concept that was not built by groomers. So we know what's going to keep those groomers motivated. We understand what's going to keep them incentivized. We build them a little incentivizing plan that keeps them going. There's a reason why there are groomers that are with us now for 6 years, for as long as we've been in business doing this. They can easily buy a van in a month of working with us and go out and do it on their own and even take those clients. That doesn't happen. You treat them right, you pay them the way we pay them, they're not going anywhere. They're super incentivized. We make it not make sense to actually do that.
Okay, that's awesome. Thank you so much for that. I mean, I think that's where I was listening to something, some sort of podcast or whatever you did, and I'm like, okay, wait a second. That's going to be key in this.
I get asked that all the time. And again, retaining your groomers for us, that's the easiest part. The hardest challenge in this business is finding a groomer. And then the second is to retain them. For us, all our company outlets that we've launched in all these states, these are just wonderful groomers that we've met in our network, our private network of 5,000 plus groomers that have watched us for 9 years grow our business, our brand, and our reputation, which can't be duplicated or taken away from us. Nothing but amazing things to say about us. People across the country want to work for us. So when I post, hey, we're launching in Portland, Oregon, who's interested in my network, I get 2 to 3 messages immediately, and I scout those groomers, and then I basically find who I think is the best fit, and then I introduce them to that franchisee in Portland, Oregon before even anything happens. So at least they can feel good, like, wow, they found me a groomer, like they brought her right to me without even stepping in yet.
Perfect. And this is brand deep dive, so I'm going to ask a little
Sure.
bit deeper questions.
Please do. Yeah.
But so let's roll back a little bit to, you said how many vans you have and how many groomers you have. And let's restate that, because those are yours. Those are not franchisees. You are operating your corporate location in multiple states.
I am operating 9 states, 27 vans, and 40 groomers under me and my wife, along with franchising efforts, with only 1 operations manager overseeing everything and 2 secretaries. That's all the admin in the operation. So very easy to scale, very easy to run remotely, semi-absentee, as long as you understand what you're doing. But like anything else, the more you put into it, the more you're going to get out of it. We live for this business. So
okay, I love that. We're going to highlight that. I mean, I think one of the things that I want to bring to this, a little Lisa Welko tip here, is that that's how you launch a franchise. You open your corporate location, and then you make sure that it is not the Elias show, right? That it's okay, I have my systems in place, my operations in place. It is not going to be me overseeing and doing the grooming and running that location. Let's build this system for a franchisee before we have one. Thank you.
Let me take it a step further, Lisa. 6 states in 6 months that we launched ourselves with 6 amazing lead groomers. A lot of those states are already on their 2nd and 3rd van in only 90 days. Any of these locations can be acquired at either no to low entry on top of the normal franchise fee. So you have a client in Nashville, Tennessee. We just launched it 3 weeks ago. That location's already doing $13,000 this month on the books, and it only launched October 6th. That location could be taken over by a franchisee immediately. It's already running, groomer in place, cash flow positive. We've planted the seed. It's sprouting, ready to go, ready to take. Arizona's in contract. Florida's in contract. They will all be given and awarded to people that we feel are a good fit, that will represent our brand and want to grow it to 4, 5, 6 vans pretty quickly.
Okay, tell me what in contract means.
They signed a franchise agreement to take over the location with the lead groomers there, the 2 vans in that location, and the sales that are on the books there for no additional money, actually. So they came into a business that's already having cash flow positive, groomer in place, van on the road, customer CRM, everything is set up. No grand opening fees, reduced fees on the front end because it's already up and running. That's what we do. So we'll take those vans and place them in another city and start the cycle over and hopefully give it to somebody else. We do that because that's just showing the franchisee that this is what we do. This is our profession. We're experts in this field, and we could take a van, place it anywhere, and it will be full in 30 to 60 days.
Wow.
Yep.
I mean, just mic drop. Come on. You know, I mean, that is really awesome. That's amazing, amazing. So like we've got the groomers covered, guys. So let's talk a little bit about the software support, the marketing support. We know the customers are out there, right? I'm on a 6-week recurring revenue with my little puppy cut dog that does not even need anything fancy. But if I miss my appointment, I'm out. Let's figure out the marketing though, because people are going to want to know, how am I going to compete? There's other mobile grooming out there.
Again, one-stop shop, business in a box model. We do this for the past 9 years. We've done this. For us, everything's done for you. So let's just walk through a new franchisee that signs up tomorrow, and they're in Savannah, Georgia, and they want to have a Dapper Tails in Savannah. So what we do is we're going to do everything on the back end for you. We're going to set up all your social media accounts, your phone number, your website, your branding kits, your CRM system fully programmed. Everything is done for you. You're going to get a list of passwords, usernames, and email addresses that are attached to the business. Everything will pre-done for you. We have 3 marketing girls on our team. This is all they do all day. One's programming your CRM. One's doing your Google My Business profile, optimizing the profile. Facebook, Instagram, Yelp, and Google, all done for you, all optimized, just given to you. A business email address, all done. $400 a month for the tech fee. That includes every piece of technology you need to run this business, from your phone number to your phone system to the call center forwarding to the customer-facing app, the groomer-facing app, the franchisee, franchisor apps that have push notification, 2-way. Everything about what we do is a class act. It's so different than anybody else. That doesn't exist
So
anywhere. Yeah.
different. I mean, for those of
Yep.
you that are watching, a lot of people think, well, yeah, it's a franchise. That's what they should do. The answer,
Nope.
no, it is not. They will train you, they will help you, but they're not necessarily just going to say, okay, you just saved at least 2 months of
Oh
getting
yeah.
your business stood up,
Oh,
right?
not even a
Like,
question.
wow. I just,
And more importantly, the CRM system, I've been doing this for 9 years. I've helped work alongside the owners and founders of the CRM system. If I give it to you and let you program it, you will fail, unfortunately, because you don't know
okay,
how to program it. That's not your job. I will
right.
set it up for you. I will teach you how to use it, and then you can edit it and play with it all you want for years to come. But I will initially program and set it up for you and teach you every in and out of it to make sure you're successful. I need to set you up for success. We only are successful by making sure that our franchisees are successful. You're representing our 27 vans in 9 states, and we own vans on the road. Again, no other mobile pet grooming franchise owns any vans. No one shows profits. 2024, we made $1 million in profits across our company outlets. All our vans achieve $20,000 a month in sales. Some locations hit that within 30 to 60 days, and we add additional vans. We help you with the marketing, templates, Facebook, all the Canva branding kits, all done for you, pre-done. We use them. So for us, it's a checklist. Really, really easy. We hand them to you and you just take them to the races and use them if you want. If you don't, and you're a good marketing person, by all means, use your own judgment to put up some nice, beautiful posts. But we're going to give you everything you need to make sure you're supported through the journey. And of course, like anything else, you're on a repeat schedule. Once we get those clients through Google or Facebook or however we're getting them, organically, lead nail trimmings, stuff like that, local events and sponsorships that we do. At that point, once you get a customer, we come to your house and I wow you with my lead groomer who's going to come there. You're going to rebook in 4 to 6 weeks, and it's reoccurring. So that schedule fills up pretty quickly. I mean, Scottsdale, Arizona, we launched July 1st. They have 3 vans in 3.5 months with over 35,000 on the books per month. And we've only been there 3.5 months.
Wow.
Yeah.
Unbelievable, Chris.
Yep.
Nice job. Nice job. So I'm an owner. I want to keep my corporate position. What am I doing? What am I doing if I want to keep my job? I keep my 9 to 5, but I want to be an entrepreneur.
You're going to keep your job. I've already had one franchisee say, I'm going to quit my job. I said, do me a favor, give yourself 60 days. And then if you feel you need to quit your job, by all means, quit your job. I don't want to be blamed for thinking that you have to quit your job. Everything's in the lead groomer's hands that we put. We give them such a great incentivizing plan. They answer the phones. They're cleaning the van. They're driving the van. They're grooming dogs. They're dealing with pretty much 90% of the business. They just don't want to do the financial back end. They don't want to do the account. They want to feel supported. Groomers just really want to feel supported. And when they know that a groomer backed company is there, that's all they care about. So anyone will want to work for you in your town in Dapper Tails because they know we're backing you. If you started your own business tomorrow and it wasn't Dapper Tails, you're a non-groomer owner operator. Groomers hate that. You could be the nicest person. You could pay more than me. You can give them more than me. However, you just don't speak groomer language. So they probably will not, you won't be able to retain them. It has nothing to do with the money aspect. That's only one part of it, but it's a whole big picture that you can't accomplish without actually having groomer backing. And that's the reason, again, for our huge success in being able to retain and have the reputation we do in this industry, because we are groomers. We're the only company founded and built by groomers. And the model solely empowers groomers, and you're just riding the wave on the back end. Your day-to-day operation is going to be basically promoting, marketing, collaborating on the back end, answering some phone calls, some emails, setting up some events, marketing, more marketing, a little promoting, Facebook advertising, mom and dad groups, going to local events, booking a farmer's market, setting up a wash at the local shelter, whatever it may be that you think you're going to do to help grow the business on your part. That's marketing efforts on the back. You're not a groomer. You won't be in the van. You're selling the experience to clients. You will do amazing selling it to clients. Answer the phone, pick up the phone, walk the client through the experience we're selling. Let them know they can track their groomer live on the app, just like you can on Uber. Like, these are things that we're selling an experience. We don't really have competition in the space. All your local groomers that are charging $80 to $100, they're not our competition. I like to look at us as the Ruth Chris Steakhouse, and they're the Applebee's. We're in the same industry, but we're completely different business models. I don't want, 90% of Scottsdale's clients. I want the top 5% of Scottsdale clients that want to pay my $135 for a small dog. My groomer works less. She makes more, less wear and tear on the van, People respect it more when they're paying more. And we're a premium service. We come in with premium tech, and we come in with groomers that are highly skilled and trained, not out of school. And we scout and vet our groomers high level. No different than an experience at a high-end steakhouse. You're paying for the experience, not even the food, really.
Okay, got it. So I'm not competing on price here. This is going to be my
No.
top tier.
Yep, I want to be the most expensive groomer in town. That's our goal. That's our goal.
Got
And it is. We are.
Okay. So help me though understand that corporate position, because I heard I have to answer my phone. So am I going to hire someone? I work 9 to 5. I'm not going to answer the phone.
So what's going to happen is you can't answer your phone. So we have two choices. One of two is going to be your lead groomer answers the phone, which is great in the beginning and great as long as she possibly can. What happens is you have two choices. You can either say, I'll call those clients back after 5. The groomer can call them in between appointments, or you can opt in for a $500 a month. All your calls will get forwarded to our headquarters, and our trained staff in the office will answer those phone calls and actually book them on your CRM system, or just generally answer any questions they have. So for $125 a week, under $20 a day, you can have all your calls answered by us and booked on your CRM. So now you literally don't even have to answer the phone.
Yeah,
now you just
you're not going to hire a receptionist or hire some stay-at-home mom to answer your phone. You're never going to be able to pay them that kind of $25 a day. No way.
No way. Nope. And the phone doesn't ring like that. Don't kid yourself. We do a lot of online booking. That's where a lot of clients will do their booking. And once we go to the appointment, usually our groomers are going to book their next grooming appointment with their groomer. You don't call your groomer company number and book an appointment. You booked it with your groomer 4 weeks ago when she arrived. So it's going to be new clients that are calling that we're going to capture. Again, the groomers love to answer the phone because they know, we all know as groomers, no one can lock in a client like a groomer. Not even me. I'm not a groomer, so I can't even lock in a client like a groomer. Groomer will connect with you because you want the service provider on the phone. So if they can answer, fine. If not, call center takes it and we'll answer them for $500 a month. Optional. Turn it on, turn it off anytime you want.
Okay, that's very cool. So this is one of those mobile concept questions now that has come up over the years of windshield time, right? So I live in Appleton, Wisconsin, so not a very large territory, but I'm going to get calls from 20 minutes away, 30 minutes away. People are going to be booking all over the place. Help me with the technology there to help windshield time, right?
Yep. So what's going to happen is just like any other apps like Uber or any of those apps that do the similar type of service, they're using an algorithm that we're plugging in. So I know where your groomer lives. We program the van start and end point in there. I program how long it takes that groomer to do each specific size dog based on weight, breed, and coat. Each groomer could be different. I have a groomer that does a small dog in an hour, some an hour and 15. I program it specifically to your groomer, how long it takes. It knows the drive time from your starting destination to your next job. It's all computerized. So within 3 clicks, I'll be able to find out where you live and put you in an algorithm that will figure it out. And online booking does it in 3 clicks also for the customer facing app. You can go online and based on your location, you might not be able to pick a time and it'll just submit the request, or it will pick a time based on the algorithm I set. I don't want my groomer driving more than 20 minutes and 15 miles. And that's all preset. The CRM system is high level, high tech, high level, can't duplicate it. It's the best in the industry. I've worked alongside it. Even if you went on our website, you played around and you X'd out, I have all your info, where you logged in from, phone number, name, email. I reach out to you, hey, Lisa, why did you abandon the booking? What? I see you started clicking around. You exited at the prepay. Why, did you not feel comfortable putting in a credit card? So we follow and track all our clients. We gain so many clients from that feature. I mean, our software does everything from credit card processing to seeing where the groomer drove. What if the groomer just decided to take a jolly way around town in the van, and you can see a breadcrumb trail of where the van is at any given moment through the app, where the groomer drove, breadcrumb trail, marketing, discount codes, processing, credit cards. I mean, reminders, live tracking. I can go on all day. The CRM system is included in that $400 a month tech fee. We do have the cheapest tech fee in the industry compared to any other mobile pet grooming, and we give the most as far as tech goes.
Just so you guys know, we didn't rehearse this. I literally got on the phone with Chris and said, okay, let's start talking. I'm going to record this and see where it goes. And everything we're throwing at you, you're like, boom, boom, which I knew. Right? I knew that part. I was like, I bet you can.
I do this all day. I
can answer this question. I can answer that question.
I also want to just throw one more thing in there that I think is amazing. major differentiator with Dapper Tails over other mobile pet grooming franchises. A lot of people, they'll always say like, well, oh, you have 6 vans here, you have 13 on Long Island. When we try to sell franchise, we always ask, people are always going to ask, how many vans do you want to have? You say, well, I'd be happy with 2, 3. That's amazing. And they'll try to sell you on a 2, 3, 4 pack. We don't do that. Our playbook, our operations manual, the same way we started our business and we operate our business is the same way you will. You're going to get awarded a territory. The territory is 100,000 people. We're going to be able to expand that up to 150. So between 100 and 150,000 is the territory size. We do have a buffer ring around your territory so that this way no one else can go in that buffer ring. It's free range for anyone to go in there if there is somebody else in your area. If you're going to be purchasing a franchise in an area that has nobody else around you, I will grant you being able to service out of area for maybe 12 to 18 months to see where a lot of customers might be coming from, that you might want to purchase an additional area. But let's say business is booming like it is in Scottsdale, Charlotte, and West Palm. Within 3 months, I needed another van. You're not buying another territory. You're just launching another van, no additional franchise fee. So you can keep adding vans within your market and for no additional franchise fee. Just order the van, pay the royalties, and continue along your way.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Yeah, thank you, Lisa.
Thank you for watching. If you're ready to take the next step, Integrity Franchise Group is here to help. Click the link below or reach out to us today to schedule an appointment. Let's work together to solve that franchise puzzle and turn your business dreams into reality. We cannot wait to connect with you.